Being a kid, you're always limited to certain things. An adult, I feel like you get to free the world. You get to see the world in your own view instead of having your parents hold your hand through everything. So, and it's different with being even a teenager. It's different, but like, that's a step higher when you're an adult.
I at least want to pass high school, and then when I'm done with high school, maybe go to college for culinary. And I kind of want to go around the world to experience all the new foods that I have never tried and stuff. I'd always get at my grandma's for the morning before they dropped me off, and I would always cook breakfast and help my grandpa cook. And he would help me, I would barbecue during the summer. He would teach me how to grow plants. And I thought it was really cool and interesting, so I started trying it at home. And I learned my first ever recipe was a bologna sandwich. And I perfected the bologna sandwich. I was like, maybe I can do something else. I hope I can start going to college and work on my culinary skills so I can open a restaurant.
When working with children, I had a lot of things going on, and so knowing that how people help me, I want to help the children that have issues and to help them get through things that I had to go through, or some things that are different than others.
I would like a job. I like to work with animals. I think they're pretty cool. Probably a mung beetle, because they can see over 100 different colors, primary colors, which is like crazy because we can only see like a few. So like that's pretty cool, and I can't imagine what the world looks like for them, but I guess it's probably really cool.
I would say the possibility of what could be, like the things I could achieve, is what makes me look forward to the future. Because I have a lot of stuff that I want to do, so that makes me a little excited. I want to travel somewhere in Europe and a little bit in Africa. That makes me really excited because I know I can work hard for it and achieve it. I also want to do volunteer work, and I feel like if I'm a little older, I might have the chance to do it. Like, I know I can still do it right now, but I don't have the support to do it. So, like the UN, because I know they've helped me in the past, so I would love to be a part of it and help. I feel like in my position, I have a lot to offer to help in the UN. I feel like if I could help, then I should do it, because I know a lot of people need help, so why not, you know?
With the way the world is going right now, I'm not really optimistic about the future, about me being like who I am as a person, like in society as of right now, because it's not looking very good with all the stuff that's been happening, like all the shootings and the stuff about like women's bodies and the stuff about like the LGBTQ, like it's just not good.
Meeting people, seeing the world for the bigger picture. I think that there's a lot more than meets the eye, and people, you know, run through life just passing by everything and not thinking about stuff. But I mean, everywhere you look, life is just so amazing, and I think that I'm looking forward to just like experiencing life, like the pain and the happiness level, the heartache that life brings to you. I think that all of that is just like a part of growing up and like being here and living.
Well, I feel like success comes in a lot of different ways. Because a lot of people say that you can't succeed in a lot of things, but as long as you really put your mind to it, like if you really want to do it, then you can make it. You may not be big in the moment, but you might get bigger. Just keep going at it, work hard, harder than anybody else, and make sure that you keep your mindset straight. Football, I'm going to be successful. I don't think I'm successful yet, but I'm going to get there. School, the same thing. And being just like a good son, a good brother to my sister, but there's a whole different category for success in different ways.
Success for me is doing my best in school and not being afraid to fail, because being afraid of failure will just keep me failing, because I don't want to fail and I'm expected to do it first try. practicing routines, schedule things, making sure I can balance time and work instead of just overworking myself or wasting time. I've grown a lot since I was at my old school, so I'd say I'm making big leaps to becoming successful.
Achieving whatever goal you have. It doesn't have to be something big, it just have to be something you want to achieve. Maybe it's to buy a new plant or whatever, but I would say achieving something you've been dreaming of or something you desire, I guess. Being stable money-wise or mentally. It could take time, obviously, but that's something I want to achieve, be successful in. Yeah. Be a great person too. A better person.
You can't really change how a lot of people are going to view you or think of you or their opinions on who you are or what you do or how you feel or what you say or whether you're gay or transgender or all of that. Like, you can't change that about them. But because you know who you are, just hold on to that. I know it's hard to ignore them. Try your best because you can leave them. And if you can't leave them, just understand how sad and miserable and how much of losers they are. Like, they suck. You're amazing. You're great. Like, they suck.
Being competitive cheerleaders is hard, especially if you're a guy. You get put in a category like you're gay or something, and my family, like, don't really support that stuff. So for that, to be a cheerleader and actually be good at it is a big thing to me because I had turned my family into like not liking it. To like now they're like, okay, maybe I should get my son or daughter into this. Because it's like it's a different perspective in ways when your own family member is in it. So I feel like cheer, and they also helped me a lot in a lot of situations.
I think that I feel liked, which is always a nice feeling to feel liked by the people around you, your peers and stuff. So yeah, I do feel really like I fit in here in a way.
When people listen to me, or I guess when people talk to me about, when I feel like people can trust me, it makes me feel good about myself. Like, I value myself, so that's good enough, but I don't know if other people really see me for who I am, I guess. So, like, taking the time to listen, not only listening to what I just said, but the background story, and yeah.
It's like being myself and being able to talk.
I'd have to say, just like complete respect. I mean, I will respect someone and hopefully they'll respect me, and especially if they show loyalty, like I will show them, that's the best thing, how I feel valued. I like to do a lot of things, anything that can express myself. So either dance crazy, dance crazy, dress crazy, or draw or stuff like that. Writing is just like my feelings and anything like that I can put down on paper, or for my drawings, it's pretty much anything that just comes to my mind.
Failing. I don't know. I don't like failing. Especially through this year. Failing in any sports or even a test now just doesn't really go well with me. I don't know. I don't like asking for help. I don't know. Like, for school, I would never ask for help. I still don't. Just never thought about asking. Or if I did, I don't know. I just never asked for help. Asking for help, like even my mom, like telling me I have to go ask for help if I don't get it, usually I won't. I just go look it up on YouTube. And I want to try to figure it out for myself.
So I don't want people to look at me different after I tell them what I have gone through. Because that happens a lot. I've gone through some pretty deep stuff. I've also done some pretty deep things. And I don't like to tell people much things at all, because they'll either look at you different, talk about you, or dip. And it's not fun. So I just keep it to myself.
My will to do it. Because I can picture the future and I can say what I'm gonna do, but that's the problem, is if I'm gonna actually do it. Like, I can say, oh, I'm gonna be the best track runner, but I could just go home, sit, and do nothing. And I'm not doing anything to prepare or like help the future. And I'm just acting like it's just gonna come to me, which it won't. So you have to put in the work. And that's the thing that makes me nervous, is because I wouldn't say I'm lazy, but I'm definitely the type who's like, I don't want to put in that much hard work, and I just expect it to come to me, which I've learned the hard way, which doesn't.
Not being able to achieve what I want to, things not turning out the way I want to, in a way. Like, I know they're not exactly going to be my way, but I want it to be a little bit close to what I want, so that makes me nervous.
Man, the pressure, like, to be what I want to be is helping children in the hospital. So you have to have certain degrees in what you need to like achieve. And I know that I can achieve them, but it's like that thought in my mind, oh gosh, like what if you mess up on one thing, and it like a domino effect. But knowing that I have the people around me, I know that I can get through it.
My mom, she's a really big part of my life. And if I didn't have her, well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have her. But she just makes sure that I'm good in every way, and that I'm solid on the ground that I have. And no matter what I do, she'll always be in my corner.
Because I see how hard my mom works. I see what she goes through. And if I could help her just like a little bit, I don't know if it'd mean anything to her, but it'd mean a lot to me. Like, just knowing that I'm helping her. Like with rent, or like, I don't know, her car.
Both my aunts and my cousin. Because my aunt and my cousin don't really care that I'm gay. Like, they're very like open about it. Like, my aunt Fina, she's Samoan, so like in that kind of culture, a lot of people are gay or come out as trans, so it's kind of normal for her, so she doesn't really care. Like, all she cares is that you're safe and happy. So like, she's kind of like one of the stronger pillars. I feel alone, but I know I'm not alone, because I know a lot of people have experienced the same things I have and can understand how I feel, but I do feel alone. Like, I know, like logically, like I know that other people can relate to how I feel, and that I can find other people who relate how I feel and like talk to them about it, but logically, when it comes to like emotional and mental stuff, like it doesn't get without logic at all.
So I have my brothers, and they talk to me and they ask me how my school's doing, and they give me stuff, and they always check up on me. So I feel that for the most part, I'm like supported at home.
I had some incidents, but I overcame those, and it's making me a better person today. And the people that helped me really did help me until, when I was in the place that I was in, it didn't seem like they were helping me, but as soon as I got out, maybe a month later, I noticed that it was helping me, because I saw the coping skills that I made, and plus going to therapy, it helped a lot.
I'll try to put the hard work in, yes. I believe I will be better.
I would probably say my confidence built up from when I was 14 to now, 18. So that's something I'm proud of. I haven't done a lot of stuff yet. So that's the only thing I'm proud of at the moment. Or when I have something on my mind and I'm determined to achieve it, I will achieve it if I really want to. So
I'm trying my hardest to never end up like that. And that's where I was going when I was living with her and addicted to drugs. I'm nowhere near that anymore. And like, I feel great. Like, I may not feel great all the time, but I'm not as depressed as I was. Like, I was very suicidal. No, I'm not.
How far I've come, I'm kind of like liking me, I guess. I feel more like me. I love my hair. I love the color of my skin. I love that, because I used to want to be white. I mean, I think that's how like every person of color felt when they were younger. Like, I used to want to be white. I used to want to have straight hair, and I used to want to have blue eyes because that's what was pretty. That's what everyone wanted. That's what everyone saw. But now, like, I don't feel comfortable in my body, but like I feel better in my body. I understand that this is my body and that this is what I have, and I can't change it. I can't become white. I can't have straight hair, but like I can't have straight hair. Like, I have curly hair, I have brown eyes, I have a flat nose, I have all of that, and like I've just come to terms that this is who I am, this is how I am. So I'm just like trying to make myself feel more comfortable in my body. I've just come a long way in understanding myself as a person, I guess.
I've grown in ways of I'm able to express my feelings to people. I'm able to take people's feelings and express empathy, because before I wouldn't care. Before, someone could talk to me about like their mom dying and I'd just go, it's not my problem. Now I would never even leave my house. God, I remember that. I would never leave my house or my room. I would just sit in it and do nothing. And now I can actually go out of my house and go hang out with friends and talk to my family about my problems. So just locking them away. And then I found people that actually cared, and I talked to them, and I was able to make more friends and talk to people and be more of myself instead of just an angry, sad guy. I'm more proud of my emotional growth than anything.
Just battles with myself. I mean, I do great, and then next thing you know, I'm down to my lowest where I don't even want to get out of bed. But now it's like, I can get out of bed and I'm perfectly fine. I have days where I'm just chill. I don't want to do anything. Or like, I'm very content. I'm nice. I'm good. I'm nice. I'm not mean. And like, sometimes like I feel sad, but I'm not always sad. I'm just chill. And it's great because I'm just myself. And I've always been that goofy person, so it's nice to be goofy again.
I feel like a lot of kids would, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I feel like I'm doing well. There are some days that aren't the best, but other than that, I try to make the best of it and try to make sure that I'm doing good for my friend and my cousin.
Life is beautiful and it's hard, but I mean, I'm trying to look at the bright side of things. You know, I'm here, I'm privileged. You know, I'm a woman and a minority, but I'm still very privileged compared to a lot of other people out in the world, and I have a lot of opportunities handed my way, and I have family, and I love my family, and they love me, and I think that that's like what really matters the most. So I think that when I look at it in hindsight, I'm really doing good. Yeah, and I got a lot going for me for overcoming life. I think that life's a really difficult thing, and it throws so many hardballs at you, and it's rocky and emotional, but I think that, you know, people are stronger for being able to overcome those kinds of things and, you know, see the beautiful parts of that. Pain is beautiful, you know, happiness is beautiful, all of it is beautiful.
Whatever you're going through, you will get over it. There's gonna be a time, it might not be now or tomorrow or in a year. It might take more than a decade maybe, but you'll get over it and things will change for the better for sure. I'll just say hang in there, be strong. It's not the end of the world, and things always get better. No matter what you're going through, it does.
Remain grateful for everything in order to stay sane.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Still?
The world seems so gray, feeling so hopeless, I sit here and pray. Maybe one day the struggle will vanish, or it's the mindset I should banish. Can't control what happens around me, letting go of the negative energy, giving myself permission to be free, rebuilding a better me, putting in that time and energy. Going down this slope, pick myself up, just gotta have hope.